Hello and welcome everyone. I'm Kimberly Boschman and this is the Intentionally Intuitive Podcast. In this episode, we're going to take a look at the forecast for each life path number for the month of March 2025. Before we get into the forecast, this is a general forecast. If you would like your own personal numerology, in where we'll take a look at the numbers of your charts, your forecast, all of the good things, then please book some time with me. My information is in the description box below, and I would love to work with you. All right, let's take a look at what March has in store. Life path number 4. So we're going to be working with the vibration of the 7 for March. And so this is definitely an energy where we don't want to force things. This is a more receptive type of energy. It's about leaning into the more feminine side of ourselves, again, about receptivity, allowing things to come to us and not forcing things, right? Allowing things to present and then deciding how we want to work with them. The things that we try to force, we're just going to get frustrated and we're likely going to see things fall apart. So, if there's a project, if there's a relationship, anything, just, I hate to say go with the flow, but really go with the flow this month. See what presents and then decide how to work with it. When things present, it means that they are ready for you to take action on, right? So you get to decide how, what that action looks like. But the things that we have to force and we're not seeing the results from, it means they're not ready, they're still cooking, or they're not for us. Maybe they're not for us now and they'll be for us later, but right now it's not meant to work. So stop putting your energy there, stop forcing it. A beautiful time to just kind of take things step by step, take things day by day. Again, see what presents. Doesn't mean you can't plan for the future or have a plan or a strategy or whatever. Of course, that's a big part of 4 energy, but there's no forcing here. And this is a beautiful month to get back into that more, again, kind of receptive energy. A lot of times the 4 can be more in its masculine of drive, ambition, solution focused, going for the goal type thing. And the 7 kind of slows things down, even though the 4 is a slow energy anyway. But the 7 just says this is a time for receptivity. And so beautiful month if you have the opportunity to, do some things for yourself, take some time off, go on vacation, go on staycation, right? Beautiful month for self-soothing, for taking a break, for taking time for greater self-reflection, for going deeper into your emotions, into what it is that you want, check in with yourself. This is a beautiful month for healing as well. So great month for, seeking therapy or, getting something, health-wise checked out. Because the 7 is very much about the holistic health. So body, mind, spirit. If there's any area that feels really disconnected or lagging or just doesn't feel right or good, great month to get some assistance there. Beautiful month for going back to school, for learning something new, for honing in on your expertise, for building on that, taking a workshop or doing something that just feels good, right? One thing I've been thinking about is I want to take pottery classes. I don't know what's holding me back. I don't know. It just looks like fun, but when I have time, right? But it's that kind of energy where it's what? If you feel drawn to something, this is such a great month to just try it, to just go there, especially if it's expanding your mind or your expertise or just expanding your joy in some way. This is a great month for that. Definitely mind, spirit, body, alchemy this month. So that holistic health. This is a time where you could definitely feel like the veil is a lot thinner, meaning that the channel to your higher self, to the universe, to your spirit guides, to past loved ones, so mediumship, all that could be coming in this month in various ways. So pay attention to your dreams, pay attention to, the sort of synergy of life when something happens and you can't explain it, but it just feels aligned. Follow it down the rabbit hole and see where it takes you. Pay attention to what people say to you this month that really resonates, because there might be something there for you to explore. The 7 is about going deeper. So there's things that we're meant to go deeper into this month where it will help us to find out more about ourselves or more about others or the universe or whatever. 7 energy is a great cycle to get those bigger questions in life that we've been asking, or to get the bigger answers in life that we've been asking the questions about. But we have to be open to it, right? And we have to have the space to be able to receive those messages, those answers. And so again, pay attention to anything that comes in for you this month that just calls for your attention in a good way. Like it resonates and you just want to know more about it. This is a month to do that. This is also a month for not necessarily taking things at face value, but going deeper, right? Take the information that's being presented, but also couple that with your very strong intuition. You're a 4. You are meant to be heart-led and intuitively led. And we all are, but 4s are very, very guided in that way. They're very intuitive. And so pay attention to that this month. Pay attention to what is presented, again, from the external, the logic, the information, the knowledge, but go deeper into it with how you feel about it. Like what's your intuition telling you, and help, marry those two forces and then make your decisions, and you will be most happy with the outcome. Beautiful month for reflection, for processing, not necessarily a month to forge ahead in a big way or, push hard against things or be overly ambitious. It's not saying you can't be ambitious. Of course you can, but be ambitious in the areas that are already flowing, because that's where you're going to see the most reward. That's where you're going to see the most headway. But if it takes forcing, this is a month for pause on that, because you don't have all the answers. You don't have all the information. And so you don't want to force something because you'll end up getting results that you maybe don't want. So take your foot off the gas, let things present, and then decide how you want to work with them, how you want to move forward. Beautiful also energy for soulmate connections. And it doesn't have to be romantic. It can be, maybe you adopt a pet or you meet a new friend or something like that. Beautiful month for soul connections, deep, deep soul connections. So pay attention to who you meet this month, although you don't really have to pay attention because it will likely sweep you off your feet. Try not to be overly analytical this month, right? Again, frustration can come in really strongly this month because things will likely slow down. So don't get stuck in the frustration, because that is the number one, that is the Achilles heel of the 4 is frustration. And so again, if it's taking too much effort, just hit the pause button this month. And don't be overly analytical. Pay attention to what is actually happening, right? Dig deeper, go deeper, but don't be so over analytical that you're creating stories in your head and then believing those stories, because it's probably not the full picture. A lot coming in this month also about trusting self, trusting others, trusting the universe. So trusting that, the decisions that you make are the ones that are best for you in this moment. Trust it, see it through. Trusting others, let others show you who they are. Don't put a label on them as soon as you meet them because of your past experiences or your baggage. Be open to who that person is in this moment. And with the universe, trust whatever the universe gives you or takes away is for your highest good, and don't fight it. So interesting month this month. Definitely pay attention to, this is a month for being an observer, truly seeing and observing as things present to you, and then deciding how you want to take action, but not being too quick to dismiss. There's a lot of magic in the air this month for 4s, so it's up to you what you choose to do with it. Now, your animal wisdom message for this month is spider energy. Could not be more aligned with 7 energy. When you think about the spider, you think about the web that the spider weaves, right? And so we are all weaving our own web. And if the spider weaves a web that's not getting nutrients, it's going to move and it's going to create a new web. It might just refine that web that it's been working on, right? To make it better, to make it bigger or whatever, in order to attract that nutrients. And so the key message here this month for fours is, especially with the 7 energy, we are the weaver of our web, of our experiences. And if we don't like our experiences, our choices and our actions determine those experiences. So we have the power to make changes and to get different results. So, pay attention to how you're weaving your web. And this is a great month for that reflection and for that, kind of processing that and deciding what kind of web you want to weave. And it's okay to change directions. It's okay to dismantle that web and build and move and make and build a new web and then see what you get. So beautiful energy here. Just remember that, you are the weaver of your web. You are the spider in this situation. Pay attention to your intuition. Pay attention to the knowledge that you have within you and the wisdom that you have within you, and pay attention to that guiding force that is your intuition when it comes to making decisions this month. So a very spiritual month, but again, you'll get out of it what you put into it. So I hope it's a great one. Take care. Bye for now.